The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to bring you the Livestock Transportation Emergency Response Training Series. This is Video 1, Equipment Types and Purposes. This series is designed to help emergency responders, firefighters, and police officers better understand livestock-related accidents and improve emergency response for the safety of the people and animals involved. Iowa's pig farmers honor and respect the people and animals in their communities. They share those core values through the We Care commitment and the 6 We Care ethical principles. These principles guide pig farmers' commitment to those core values by enabling them to create advancements beyond the barn doors that positively impact the animals, their farms, our food, the people, their communities, and the environment. Pig farmers also want to thank you for prioritizing rural America and the swine industry by taking the time to watch this video. And although the examples of livestock truck rollovers we share may seem pig-centric, keep in mind that many of these concepts apply across multiple species. It's also important to note that every livestock-related accident is unique, and it's impossible for us to cover every scenario in our examples. Approximately 1 million pigs are transported on the road each day. Iowa alone is responsible for about a third of all pork produced nationwide. If you're not involved in agriculture every day, you might not consider yourself part of this nation's food production system. But when you respond to a livestock-involved accident, you become a part of this complex system that has many downstream effects. The best place to start in understanding livestock-related accidents is to look at the different types of trucks and trailers that may be hauling livestock. The 3 most common trailers are drop-center livestock trucks, straight deck or flat floor trailers, and stock trailers. Drop-center livestock trucks, also referred to as a potbelly trailer, typically have a lower center of gravity. These trailers are preferred by independent livestock hauling companies because of their versatility and their lower chances of a rollover. Straight deck or flat floor trailers often have 2, 3, or even 4 decks. These trailers have a much higher risk for rollover accidents given their higher center of gravity. The final common trailer type is stock trailers, also known as gooseneck trailers. These trailers are typically pulled by a pickup or a flatbed truck. Goosenecks have a space where animals are not kept in the neck of the trailer. There are 2 elements of trailer setups that vary greatly and are important for you to know when it comes to ordering the correct resources and for the recovery phase: trailer loading height and trailer axle design. Most common livestock trailers are considered dock height, meaning they load from an elevated dock or animals must walk up a chute to get inside. Other trailers might load from ground height, requiring only a small step up from the ground. Knowing the loading height of the trailer in the accident as well as the backup trailer coming to the scene is important for ensuring you order the correct resources for extrication. There are 2 styles of axle used frequently with livestock trailers: spread axle or tandem closed axles. Tandem closed axles can vary from 2 to 5 axles depending on the location in the U.S., where the trailers are used, and commercial load weight laws. Spreading or adding axles to the trailer generally increases the amount of weight that can be carried and the stability of that trailer. The axle setup on the trailer is often an important consideration for stabilizing the structure during extrication and recovery. You should also get familiar with some of the common terms used to describe the compartments in a trailer. The upper portion of the back of the trailer is called the doghouse. The compartment below that is sometimes called the back or bottom cut. The spaces housing animals in the middle of the trailer are often referred to as the belly. You may also hear them described by the deck, such as a bottom deck, middle deck, or top deck. The front of the trailer closest to the truck cab is often called the nose. It's possible to have 2 or more levels in the nose. If you've ever played the game, Guess How Many Candy Corns Are in the Jar, a livestock trailer can be very similar to this childhood game. Time of year, weather, type, and size of the animals, as well as type of the trailer, can greatly affect the number of animals inside. After a livestock accident is reported, it's essential to find out what animal species and size is involved. This will help you get a rough idea of the number of animals to expect. For instance, if dispatch tells you a rollover accident involves large cattle, it will likely be a lot fewer animals compared to an accident involving little pigs. Let's look at a few examples based on a 53-foot commercial livestock trailer. For pigs, we'll use a straight deck trailer, where the number of decks varies based on the size of the pigs. For weaned pigs, or roughly 21-day-old pigs weighing approximately 13 pounds each, there could be between 1,600 and 1,800 pigs on the truck if it has 3 decks, and between 2,000 to 2,400 pigs if there are 4 decks. There are some trailer setups that allow for up to 4,000 weaned pigs on a truck. With mature market hogs, those weighing between 250 and 320 pounds that are heading to harvest, you can expect to see 160 to 175 pigs on the truck. Let's also look at an example using cattle. For this, we'll use a 53-foot commercial drop center trailer instead of a straight deck. Weaned calves weighing approximately 600 pounds will be loaded between 120 and 200 animals to a truck. Mature feeder cattle heading to harvest will be loaded out with about 50 animals on a truck. Knowing the approximate number of animals on a trailer will help you determine the amount and type of resources needed for a coordinated, collaborative, and expedited response. In this video, we covered the different trailer designs and components and what that means for transportation, loading, and unloading of animals on the trailers. We also discussed available floor space on livestock trailers, how animal species, trailer style, and other factors affect how many animals are loaded onto a livestock trailer, and how this can affect the way accidents must be handled by emergency response personnel. Again, we didn't cover all the possible trailer designs, nor were we able to discuss every potential accident scenario. Because livestock-involved accidents are unique, always be sure to follow the on-site incident commander as well as your local guidelines, procedures, and protocols. One final reminder, human safety is always number one, even in livestock-involved accidents. Thanks again for watching part 1 of the Livestock Transportation Emergency Response Training Series. We appreciate your efforts to help improve livestock trailer rollover response. Please consider watching part 2 of this series, where we'll walk you through a real-life livestock trailer and give a more detailed explanation of its parts and their uses.